Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for March 30th through April 5th, 2020. Let's get right into your reading and see what is going on for all the Aquariuses this week. Happiness, that's nice. Being the very first card out the gates, we got some happiness coming in this week, Aquarius. Next is speak up. So this is not a week to hold back your opinions, your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions. You need to say what needs to be said, and it will bring you some happiness. Also, some of you, there may be a message that you receive from somebody that brings you a great deal of happiness as well. Next is sadness and needing space. Okay. So, Aquarius, this week, it is time for happiness. It's time to shift into happiness out of sadness. And for many of you, this comes through a conversation with somebody. And this could be a friend, a family member, a romantic partner. You know, this is a general reading. But what I see is where you finally need to like stand up for yourself, put your foot down, say what needs to be said, because with this needing space, it's like this energy, it brings you down, it pulls you down, and you have the power by what you say. So this might also be where you are going to stand up and speak up for somebody else as well, okay? Because we need space from this energy of sadness, and that's either for you or for somebody in your life that you're going to speak up for. And through this process, that's how the happiness gets restored and comes back into play. And for some of you, what I see is you may have had an argument with somebody, a fight, and you're like, you know what, I just need space, I don't want to talk to you, or they could have said that to you, and that did bring a lot of sadness. But we're going to talk about it this week, and we're going to restore the connection and heal and mend, and we come back into a place of happiness. So let's pull some tarot cards, Aquarius, and go a bit deeper into these primary messages. Okay, yeah, so Five of Pentacles wanted to jump out, and this to me is the energy you're moving out of. It's either a specific area of your life or with a person, just based on what's come out. So like a fight, an argument with somebody where, you know, you're feeling pretty bad, or there's a certain situation going on in your life and it's time for you to really step up and speak your mind and share your thoughts. King of Swords, yes, that's you. That is air energy. That is who is happy this week. Yeah, look at Wheel of Fortune. This conversation, you know, somebody coming to you and talking to you is so positive. It's like a shift in the wheel. But also for others of you, for you speaking your mind, you standing up, that changes the energy, that changes the trajectory of the path of your journey. So Aquarius, wherever this really applies strongly, make sure you do not hold back. Speak the truth, the whole truth, nothing but. Even if what you have to say, somebody may not receive it very well or might not like it, it does not matter. Like that sets you free. Like you speaking up and standing up for yourself, or a conversation that you're sharing with another person just totally shifts the energy and puts you into that place of happiness. Now we have, look at that, the Nine of Pentacles coming out under sadness. So, you know, if you've been kind of worried about resources or the future, don't worry. Like, this is very prosperous energy, Aquarius. And also you speaking up and standing up for yourself, it takes you out of these lower vibrations and pulls you up into like higher frequencies where you feel more stable, solid, and secure, and you're not worried. And now we have the Nine of Swords, which is all about worrying energy. You've got two nines coming through in this first set of cards. So yeah, you are at the end where we either need to speak our mind and say our truth, or this is like a very specific conversation with somebody where we haven't been seeing eye to eye. We've gotten into a fight, an argument, something along those lines. And, you know, there's a lot of worry and anxiety around this argument, fight, or what has not been said, you know. And those are two different scenarios, and that's just the strongest I'm feeling this play out. And either way, like through the conversation, that restores the harmony and the happiness, or you finally speaking your mind and saying what you've got to say restores your harmony and happiness, and actually sets you up for some better prosperity. All right, look at that. We've got the World under happiness and King of Swords. So Aquarius, this is so positive for you. And the World also talking about the completion, the ending of some energy of a cycle. And we have the Ace of Staves under this Wheel of Fortune and Speak Up. Yeah, conversation like sets you free and restores happiness. Page of Staves. So this is a new beginning, a new energy. And lastly, the Hanged Man coming out under this Nine of Swords and this needing space. So whoever, you know, pushed away, pulled away, it had to happen because somebody really needs to change their mind. Or the way that they see things, or they're going about doing things. And so some space is required for that. But through that space, somebody is going to shift and change their mind. They are, whether that's you or another person, or the combination of you and that other person, if this is talking about an argument and a disagreement that you've had with somebody, and you know it's bringing you some sadness and then some anxiety because you don't want it to be this way. And you know, with Speak Up, Aquarius, regardless of who is at fault here, if this is, you know, really bothering you, it may be time to reach out and just, you know, hey, how are you? Are you still mad? You know, can we talk about this? Because it's like a really good time for that with the Will and the Ace of Wands right here. So, you know, reach out if you want to reach out. And for others of you, it's like this person being in their own space, their sadness brings them into changing their mind and changing their perspective. And then, you know, they come to you because they want to work it out with you and talk with you and not be in this awkward energy anymore. And then lastly, this might be more situational, where again, if you have something to say, Aquarius, if it's an idea in the workspace, put it out there. An opinion, put it out there. Your emotions, your thoughts, your truth, put it out there. It changes the energy for you in a very positive way. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. And just the way everything unfolds this week restores you back into a place of happiness and takes you out of, like, you know, some lower vibrational energies here. So let's pull some more clarifiers. Ten of Wands and Ten of Cups. So yeah, Aquarius, you are really coming to an end of a cycle on top of this other energy, because with the Will, with the World, 2 tens, 2 nines, and an ace, yeah, heavy energy getting out of your life. It's like the heaviness, the worry is now being replaced with happiness. And I really do feel for many of you, this is between you and another person, even if it's situational, like whoever you speak your mind to, share your idea, your truth, you know, it's very who you're sharing it with is kind of specific to this reading. It's not just like you're sharing an opinion online, okay? And then for others of you, this is that, you know, awkward energy through an argument or a fight, and you guys overcome it. And whatever the problem was before, you guys completely overcome it, and it's not an issue moving forward. All right, under the Wheel, we've got the High Priestess, and we've got the Nine of Swords. So there may be a lot of like insecurity, worry, fear around speaking your truth, sharing your ideas, standing up for yourself. but do it, Aquarius. Don't hold back. Your intuition, your soul will be screaming for you to say what you've got to say, but your mind might really try to hold you back in a place of fear. You know, don't hold back. Speak your mind. And look, we've got another 9, so that's 3 9s. Now we have strength and the Queen of Pentacles coming out under this sadness. So this fight could definitely involve an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or potentially a Leo. But the sadness that you feel or another person feels, Aquarius, it does run quite deep. But I'm happy to say you're coming to the end of that. And seriously, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't hold back. This is not a week to be quiet and to, you know, not participate. Yeah, let me pull more cards. King of Wands, or Knight of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Beautiful. There it is, right here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Please forgive me, whether that's being said to you or somebody is saying that to you, Aquarius. So those of you where somebody's like, I need space, you're fighting, you're not getting along, by the end of the week, they're definitely going to be coming back around and, you know, offering an apology, offering a new beginning, taking some accountability, some responsibility. And again, Aquarius, if you feel really strongly urged to reach out to this person, you'll feel it intuitively here with the High Priestess. Do so. It will have a very positive result, okay? And this is just where you and somebody, you know, sometimes you just start fighting with somebody and it's like you can't get along or see eye to eye no matter what you do, and it could get very overwhelming, and then you need some space. And by the end of the week, enough time has passed and, you know, somebody's feeling really sad and wanting to just, you know, work this out and not be in this energy. And then also, Aquarius, those of you where this is a bit different, where you've got to stand up and like share an idea, really speak your mind or say the truth, whether somebody wants to hear it or not, where it's more situational. Again, do so, because you will have a very positive outcome with sharing yourself like that with, you know, the King of, or the Knight of Wands. I don't know why I want to keep calling it a king, and the Ace of Cups down here. And also somebody who is very, very stubborn. I feel like the sadness, the distance, it really breaks them down. And that's like they come back in, because this Knight of Wands is, you know, coming back in to the reading, which, what is this Knight bringing? This Knight is bringing the Ace of Cups, which is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, let's work this out, let's move beyond this, let's agree to disagree. So big message of healing between you and a connection in your life this week. And then also you, Aquarius, speaking out when you have to, and you'll feel it intuitively. Don't hold back. Even if you're shaking and you're afraid, share your voice. Spirit got you. Spirit has your back. Spirit is encouraging you, and it's bringing you into happiness by sharing yourself and being expressive. No matter what it is that you need to say, it's restoring the happiness in your life. It's shifting the wheel for you as well. It has a very positive outcome. So let's pull some advice. Awaken. I awake feeling energized and begin my day with gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude, Aquarius. Sadness shifting into happiness, and it comes through conversation or you really speaking your mind to somebody, okay? So those are your messages for this week. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.